Howdy, y'all. Don't worry, I'm not going to do this whole hypnosis NLP type shit in a cowboy voice like Matthew McConaughey, but I will do it in my own voice. So, just listening to Bruce Lipton talk about epigenetic reprogramming of the self, and self as opposed to subconscious. Reason being, essentially, you could look at yourself as like a selfless self, or the energy and consciousness combined that has no personal identity or otherwise. Just like my little friend here, this planty. And one of the key lessons of hypnosis is that all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. So one of the things that you can experiment with is repeated suggestions as you're waking up and as you're going to sleep, which are the most potent times to visualize and to offer your subconscious and unconscious, which are medium and deeper layers of your consciousness, suggestions, and use the same suggestions again and again and again. And that's the time when you're in a finer brainwave, so you're coming out of delta into theta and up into alpha, and then more gross vibrations in your everyday life. And that can be as simple as I'm happy and healthy, or whatever you want to put in there into your self, which includes the conscious mind, which is the tip of the iceberg, and then the subconscious being the iceberg that you can see through the water, and then the deeper layers of that being the rest of everything, not just the iceberg, but also all the fish and dolphins and whales and porpoising and what have you. So the other simple thing to remember is that when you're starting to notice negative patterns come in, aside from a verbal dialogue to yourself, which is, if you say it out loud, it's hugely more powerful than if you just say it mentally. So that's one of the other things that you can incorporate as you're going to sleep or as you're waking up. If you can hear yourself saying those things, it's however many times more potent than just repeating something mentally. And then if you add in visualization, that's even more potent, because you're including the association cortex over here with the visual cortex at the back of your mind, with the frontal and prefrontal cortex, or cortices, up the front, plus your hippocampus, which is linking to memory, etc. So there's all different layers of this. The more of your brain that you can light up while you're reprogramming yourself, the better. So the other thing is you can also listen to some binaural beats, which help to, for instance, if you've got 436 hertz in your left ear and 440 hertz in the right ear, that will then allow the brain to create a differential of 10 hertz, which from memory it's around, the alpha brainwave, which is just before you go into those deeper layers of meditation and hypnosis. So don't quote me on that, all you bean counters out there. Anyway, that's a little bit of hypnosis, or should I say self-hypnosis advice. And the subconscious is very much on the power of suggestion, increased by speaking out loud, increased by activating your visual cortex through visualization and imagination, and also regulating your breath. So as you breathe out, long out breaths help to engage the parasympathetic nervous system and allow your body to relax, deeper relaxed, and then listening to the sound of your own voice, affirming whatever it is that you want to affirm. And that's that.